So to recap, the three major things that you shouldn't step into 2024 without are: Hey fam, how are you doing today? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tobi Achudume. So here on this channel, we'll talk about topics, tips and tricks that will help us grow fearlessly to the best versions of ourselves. If you're interested in topics like that, please click the subscribe button so you get notified when we have new videos up. Today, we are going to be talking about a few things that you need to do before you step into 2024. So if you haven't seen the first part of this series, I'm going to have it linked here so that you can catch up on that as well. We talked about reflections and reviews for the year. And so just to piggyback on what we talked about in the first episode, we're going to say the first thing that you need to do this year before you step into 2024 is that you need to reflect on how the year has been. So in the last video, I shared with you my personal review and reflection period for 2023. But I realized that sometimes what we struggle with is not knowing that we need to do a review or a reflection for the year, but we don't even know what it is supposed to be in it. So I shared with you the reasons why we do it. And so I'm going to share with you here what you should be asking yourself in your reflection or your review time. So number one, you need to be able to tell what worked for you. So you need to ask, what worked for me? You need to review that. What were the things that worked for me? Did my morning routine work for me? Did waking up early work for me this year? Did going to bed late work for me this year? You need to sit down and ask yourself these questions. What were the things that worked for me in 2023? Number two, you need to ask yourself, what were the things that did not work for me in 2023? So, did I plan to listen to a podcast on my way to work and did not listen to it? And why? Why did that not work for me? You need to reflect on the challenges that you face. So we say a lot of times that what did not break you would make you stronger. But the only way it makes you stronger is that you actually know how you were able to overcome it and how you were able to build strength from it. And the way to do that is to reflect on that particular challenge. So you need to reflect on the challenges that you faced in the year and how you were able to come over them or overcome them, the things that you did to overcome them, the steps that you took and all of that. You can't tell how strong you have become if you cannot even remember what you went through. Also, when you're now facing another challenge in 2024, you need to be able to tell yourself that you have overcome this challenge before and you are going to be able to overcome this particular challenge. The third thing you need to reflect on are the things that you need to improve. So nobody likes to be told that you need to improve on something. So I'm going to play villain right now and tell you that there are certain things that you need to improve going into 2024. What those things are, you have to decide what they are. But I know that everybody needs to improve on something. The moment you stop growing is the moment you start dying. And you don't want to be dying now. So you need to sit down and reflect on the things that you need to improve on. Do I need to improve on how I respond to people? Do I need to improve on how I respond when I am angry or upset? Do I need to work on appearing at places earlier than I normally would? Those are things that you need to ask yourself and answer. So what are the things that you need to improve on going into 2024? So when I say improve, a lot of people think that it has to be a big, enormous, obvious thing. Sometimes it doesn't have to be. Other times it does have to be. So the changes that you would go through or the things that you need to improve on may be as minute as waking up by 6 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. Or it could be that you change your whole system when it comes to work. So these are the things that you need to review and reflect on going into 2024 so that you know you're going into 2024 ready to win the year. The second thing that you need to take into 2024 are your goals. You need to set goals. You're probably tired of hearing this, but the only reason why you hear it as often as you hear it is because it is a powerful tool to do going into the new year. You need to set your goals in a clear way that you are able to convince yourself, your spirit, soul, body, mind, everything about you that these are the goals that we are working towards in 2024. When you set clear goals, when you have clarity with your goals, you're going into the year focused and you're going into the year knowing exactly what you need to do. You're hitting the ground running. So what goals should you be setting? While I'm not going to go into the specifics of these, if you would like to find out more about this, I'm going to have linked in the description bar my goal setting course. I'm going to also have it here. It's on Udemy and it is now available at a discount. I can't remember how much discount it is, but I know it is available on discount. discount right now. I'm going to have the code for the discount in the description bar so that you can get it and start setting goals for 2024. Today is what, the 31st, so you need to be ready. So what goals do you need to be setting? Number one, you need to be setting personal goals. So what do you want to see yourself as? What are the things that you want to win personally in your own personal life? Number two is your spiritual goals. You want to set something specific that you want to see in your spiritual journey. So do you want to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning to pray? Do you want to wake up at 12 midnight to pray? Do you want to join a Bible-believing church? Do you want to be more consistent as a worker in church? You need to set a spiritual goal because you cannot do life without God this year. I said it in the last video. I'm saying this in this video. I probably will say it in the next video. Number three, you need to set health goals. So health and fitness goals. What do you need to do better to make sure that you are healthy this year or in 2024? Do you need to eat more greens? Do you need to drink more water? Do you need to go for a run? Do you need to register at a gym? You need to set at least one health and fitness goal. Number four, you need to set a business and a career goal. So your business or your career goal. You're either a business person or a career person, or you're both, but you need to have a goal there. Do you want to expand? Do you want to focus on one thing? Do you want to add more products? Do you want to, anything that you want to do, get a promotion? You need to set one goal for your business or your career or both that you're working with. And the last one is you need to set financial goals. Are you saving more this year? Are you investing more this year? Are you budgeting better this year? You need to set a financial goal. And to help you with your financial goal this year, you can register with Piggyverse. I'm going to have a link in the description bar that you can use. With Piggyverse, I've been using them for a long time and I know that they are effective. So you set some money aside. You can have this money set aside for a specific purpose or for just a regular savings. And the money is held for you. You cannot withdraw it until a particular time. And that helps. So you could use the link in the description bar to start your savings journey today. The third thing you need to do before we step into 2024 is you need to get your winning supplies. So I say winning supplies because these things are going to help you to win in 2024. So they don't have to be, again, grand things. They could be minute things, but you know that when you see these things, they make your life easier, they make things better, they help you to think clearly in the year. So these supplies helps you to draw strength. You're able to draw strength from them. You're able to build capacity for them. When you're going through challenges, you're able to vent through these things. So your winning tools, obviously, you have to define what your winning tools or what your winning supplies are. And so for me, my 4 major winning supplies are my Bible, my devotional, my prayer journal, and then my planner, or my journals, and then my planner. So these 4, as much as you can have different winning tools, I definitely recommend that you have these 4 tools as well. So number 1 is your Bible. Why? Because the Bible says, look at that. The word is a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. So it is going to be the light that we need for the year. And for me, that's why I'm going into the year with it as my winning supply. Number 2 is my journal. I mean, who doesn't need a safe space to vent? There are times where you need to talk to somebody and you just know that a regular human cannot understand what you're saying. You need to vent to God. And journaling is a way I communicate with God for me. And so I always have to prayer journal and then my personal journal as well to just kind of keep track memories of what is going on. That's the number 2 thing. Number 3 is my devotional. There are times when you only get 15 minutes in a day because maybe you woke up late, you're rushing, or you're just too tired. There are times where it happens. And so the 15 minutes that I get to spend with my devotional is the only form of time that I get to actually study the word. Obviously, praying is every time you're praying as you go. The Bible says pray without ceasing. And so that is constant. But like sitting down studying the word, sometimes is that 15 minutes that you spend reading the devotional that helps. So it is a great tool for me to always have the word with me every day. And number 4 is my planner. So I love to plan. I don't like to go into a day not knowing what I plan to do in that day. And so it helps me to have more control over my day. And that is how you know the people that are control freaks in this life, with their planners. Obviously, there are more things that you can go into the year with as your winning supplies, but these are just 4 that I recommend and I use. I use this for every single year that I have been conscious of winning the year, and it has absolutely helped me. So to recap, the 3 major things that you shouldn't step into 2024 without are: 1, you need to reflect. you need to reflect and review on how the last year has been. If you have forgotten the questions that I said you could use to reflect, you should go back to the beginning of this video and watch it. Number 2 is that you need to set goals. You need to set clear goals that you can follow through with, that you can achieve. And I mentioned a few type of goals that you need to set. Again, I have a course on this. I'm going to have it linked in the description bar and also linked here. You could also get my goal setting workbook that you can use to plan for the year. And then number 3 is that you need to have your winning supplies. So the things that you can fall back on when you're tired, exhausted, or just need to draw strength from. These are 3 things that would help you in 2024. I hope that you find this video helpful. Please do not forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Also share with me in the comment section some of your winning supplies that you have used over the years and you're going to use in 2024 as well. I love to see them and I love to see how I can improve or increase my winning supplies. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it helped you so much. Do not forget to share with your friends and family. I'll come back with the last part of this video in just a few. Till next time, bye.